deleted it.
Alright, tell me. Can you see? Look at me.
Could you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you. Oh, perfect. Yeah, beautiful.
Okay.
Immaculate.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Alright, let's do this one more again.
I guess so. I'm trying to be home any second now. My mood will change drastically.
Oh god, it's terrible. It did last time, but it wasn't noticeable on camera, so.
I don't watch them. Come on.
Alright. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
You want to start it again?
Sure.
Okay. Go.
What's up, guys? I'm sorry. Okay, one more time. Sorry, I got it.
Wait. Now. Alright.
What's up, guys?
Too late.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. What's up, guys? It's Nyan Court and
Bagel Noob.
Bagel Noob.
I am Bagel Noob.
It's Bagel Noob. And you are here listening to PokemonGo FM.
Yeah, your boy Bagel and your girl Nyan Court. We back. And we got a lot to talk about this week. There have been some changes in the game, drastic changes.
There have been a lot of
cool changes, welcome changes,
much needed changes,
spooky changes.
Scary.
So yeah, we had some really cool stuff happen this week. Within the game, Yan and I have been playing a lot, catching a lot of spooks, a lot of
ghosts and ghouls.
Yeah, a lot of ghosts, a lot of ghouls. Yeah.
Yes, bitch.
I'm super excited about I'm so ready for Ultrasonic Ultra. You have no.
Me too. I'm so excited. I really wish that we could just switch and I get Sun, you get Moon this time, but I know you're gonna be a little about it. Beep beep about it. You're gonna be a little beep.
Wow. Well, that was really hurtful and rude. And,
maybe you'll fuck off. Anyway, moving forward. So, we have some housekeeping to get done for you guys. And while Bug Trainer Run over here pulls it up on his little magical iPad, I'm going to sit here and stare at you.
All right, so housekeeping for this week, guys. Let's go ahead and get it out of the way. You know what? Before I do the housekeeping, let me just knock this out real quick. So, this is a copy of Pokemon Green. It is a copy from a company called the Video Game Database. I am friends with the CEO, Nick Morgan. What's up, Nick? I miss you, bro. I can't wait till we, link back up and, get nerdy over some games and stuff like that. But his company, they make this game. It is a copy of the rarest Pokemon game ever, never released in North America. It is called Pokemon Green. So for all of you Pokemon stands out there who may want to get your copy on one of these, this is actually real. Everything in this box is what actually comes in the box.
Are you sure? Can I open it and see?
No, you cannot open it and see, but I know for a fact because I have an open copy.
Where?
I've seen an open copy, at E3. So, if you guys want one, make sure just send us an email to askpokemongo@gmail.com, and I will make sure you can get one of these copies. Now, it's not free, but it's not too super expensive either. Like, you guys will definitely get your money's worth out of this. It's only if you're like a collector, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those types of items. So let me know if you want to try that out, and I'll hook it up for you. So now for the housekeeping. If I can get my iPad open.
Get your shit together.
Oh, okay. All right. So make sure you follow us on all social media for updates on bounties, events, and things that we may not talk about on the show. If you're interested in showing off your die-hard Pokemon Go FM status, winning gift cards adding up to anywhere between $10 to $15, plus more exclusive content that you won't be able to get on the podcast, make sure you check out our Patreon page because it's getting a little jiggy over there, especially with videos like I've been feeling really video-y like lately, like really video-y. So I know y'all looking at Yan, she making faces, but that's because she has.
I'm sorry.
I
have some demonic kittens over there.
But they're adorable.
Into some trouble.
But it's really just Fox. He's going ham.
It's really just Fox.
Tell him his name. What's his name?
His name is Fox McCloud.
Fox
and here he is.
McCloud, just
walking past me.
Yep.
He doesn't care.
Yep. So yeah. So check us out on our Patreon at patreon.com/PokemonGoFM for all of that. Supporting our Patreon helps us to keep the show free, and we get to put the funds that we raise from Patreon back into you guys by purchasing gift cards for our bounty winners. And a link to the Patreon will be in our show notes for you to be able to easily access. And last but not least, we want for all of our listeners to know that you can visit our website, PokemonGoFM.xyz, to have access to all of our episodes, links to our social media, bios about Yan and myself, a viewing of our trainer wall, and a special button for our Patreon. There is also a button on the homepage of our website for YouTube!
So if you guys want to come and see our faces, unfortunately, we have a YouTube page.
We actually have some pretty decent faces.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, well, her. So...
Just joking. Anywho, so moving forward, we do have a winner for our last bounty.
We do have a winner for the bounty.
And if you guys don't recall, it was a bounty that was only pretty much for our YouTubers because they're the only ones that can see what's going on camera. And he basically, what did he do? He told us that Leafeon was Leafeon?
Yeah, so I asked him, I was like, it was just a way to get people to kind of watch us on YouTube. And I was like, if you can name this Pokemon, tell me what generation it was from, and tell me its counterpart. You could.
And he did both of those things.
He did all three of those. He said, so this is Leafeon, its counterpart is Glaceon, and it is a Gen 4 Pokemon. So, that is Dr. Don Quill. Like, you remember the show Dr. Quinn, the medicine woman? I'm sorry. My mom was really old, so I just had to watch a lot of. Anyway, so Dr. Quinn, the medicine woman, for all of our older listeners out there.
Or Dr. Toboggan.
Not Dr. Toboggan. Stop saying that. Hey, yo, D Quill, thanks. You won, and I know we had some trouble with getting you your lucky eggs, but we're gonna make sure we make that happen for you tomorrow, bud. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah. Right. But make sure you guys go on iTunes and give us 5-star reviews because we really need that. And also make sure you guys go and like and subscribe on our YouTube. So, and now you guys know, it's crazy. We have YouTube now. So yeah, just make sure you guys do that, and it'll help us out a lot. I appreciate it so much. All right, so let's get on to the show. We have a lot to, we got some cool stuff we want to cover this week. So we're gonna let Yan start out with a
holiday event.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I know about this. Basically,
I know about this.
So the Halloween event basically kicked off on the 20th, correct? And it's supposed to last or run until November 2nd.
Yeah, November 2nd.
Yes. Until November 2nd. And it's basically going to be an opportunity for us to catch all types of ghost and dark Pokemon and get double the candies on things such as transferring, evolving, catching, just like it was last year. Pretty much the same thing as last year, but we have Gen 3 ghost type Pokemon in this time, which is awesome because it really added some flair to the game, which, the game always would love and receives wonderfully every time.
Right.
What else? Okay, now also, we have a little bit more intel on it as far as the rarity of finding these certain Pokemon at certain points and times of the day.
Yeah.
So, if I'm not mistaken, from 8 p.m. to 9 a.m., you are more likely to find Dusclops and Bannet, which are the rarer Pokemon.
Yeah, they're pretty rare, but they don't spawn. People have reported that they never see them during the day, like
yeah. So from 8 p.m. to 9 a.m.
Right. So that's like from the night and then to the really early morning. You're not seeing.
Yeah, you're not gonna run into those.
Yeah, you probably
you're
not run into those.
Extremely unlikely to run into them.
Right.
And then during the day, you see, Sableye, Hypno, Ghastly, all these different Pokemon that are just more abundant, which
Right.
I take it back because Hypno is supposedly not abundant, but I haven't had any issues running into them.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of Hypno. I hadn't seen a bunch, but
I mean, I've seen a healthy handful.
I've seen a bunch more of the others than I have the Hypnos. But they have a breakdown of what Pokemon you can expect at certain times of the day.
Yeah.
So the two most common Pokemon that you will be seeing throughout the day are Shuppet and Duskull. Those are the two most common ghost types that you will be seeing.
And this is very agreeable. This is all I've seen for the last 2 days.
Yeah.
During the day.
Yep. And then so for somewhat these 6 Pokemon fall under the somewhat uncommon category. And those, yes, somewhat uncommon. Now, for anybody who has played the TCG, you guys know what uncommon Pokemon mean. You know what that means by uncommon. Like you're still going to see them on a daily basis. Just because it says uncommon, you know that uncommon doesn't mean that you're not gonna see it. So on the uncommon category, we have Cubone, Ghastly, Houndour, Drowsy, Misdreavus, and Zubat. All right. Now under the uncommon, so that was somewhat uncommon. This is just regular uncommon. We have Pikachu, Murkrow, and Sableye. So you guys are probably asking, oh, why is there a Pikachu? But
because
that's because
they've given us another Pikachu with the fucking hat on it. So
which hat? This is my which hat that I.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Okay. Well,
so he's just got a little stupid blue hat on. You know, and Pikachu is obviously.
It's a black hat.
Is it or is it dark blue?
It's black.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How positive?
3,000%.
Well, according to the bug trainer over here.
I'm not a bug trainer, guys. How many bug
black
Pokemon
hat.
are on this table? I purposely avoided buying bug
This was
Pokemon.
the only thing that was available in the local GameStop. So
No,
let
it was
him
not.
fool you.
There were so many more Pokemon. There were so many more. There was a Chingling in there. There were Pokemon. I hit my elbow. There were so many Pokemon in there. And I didn't pick bugs because you bug shame me all the time. And it's not fair to bug shame us when you have awesome Pokemon like Scizor.
I mean,
Awesome. Shut your mouth.
Okay.
Shut your mouth.
I will shut it.
There are so many good ghosts. I mean, so many good
You've
bugs.
honestly made me forget what I was saying. Honestly.
Because it wasn't important. It wasn't important. All right, so you were making fun of the Pikachu hat. So
Yeah, the Pikachu hat. So Pikachu hat's a Pikachu hat, so that means Pikachu has to be a part of everything. So
of
he's
course.
in the damn vent.
Right. So rare Pokemon we have Hypno, Marowak, Haunter, Golbat, and Houndoom. What do each one of those have in common? They are all stage 1 Pokemon. So of course they're going to be a little bit rare, more rare than the ones that I previously named, because those are all basic Pokemon that can evolve. So yeah, the rare ones are all stage 1. Now, the super rare Pokemon we have are both stage 2 Pokemon. There are only 2 of them, which is why this makes a little bit more sense. It is both Gengar and Crobat. Now, I've only seen a wild Crobat once, but this was outside of the event. Since the event has happened, I haven't seen any wild Crobats at all.
I haven't seen Crobat either.
Yeah.
I have seen Gengar. Though.
One Gengar. I've seen one Gengar at the post office in Fondren. That was it. And then Crobat,
Nada.
None. Now, the nearly impossible to find, which is, piggybacking off what Yan just talked about, are Bayonet and Dusclops. We're not going to see those during the day at all. And it says that the big takeaway from the daytime tiers is that Sableye is definitely harder to find during the day than it is at night. However, there are a few Pokemon that do appear with more frequency during the day than night. Misdreavus, Cubone, Ghastly, Houndour, Houndoom, Pikachu, and Drowsy are all a bit easier to find during the daytime than at night. Another note is that Bayonet and Dusclops barely spawn during the day at all. While a few players say they've seen these Pokemon during the day, they're considered insanely rare and nearly impossible to find. So that's what we got there. So the nighttime rarity completely shifts from the daytime rarity. What we have for nighttime common, we have Shuppet and Duskull. somewhat uncommon. The only Pokemon in the somewhat uncommon is Sableye. That is it. That's it. But in the daytime, we had like 6 Pokemon in that category. And so for the uncommon, we have Mischievous, Cubone, Ghastly, Drowsy, Houndour, Zubat, and Murkrow. Murkrow wasn't in any of the list.
I hate Murkrow.
Yeah, we all hate Murkrow. Nobody likes Murkrow, but
Obviously,
we're
no way.
one generation away from getting Honchkrow. We're one generation away now.
Still don't.
Honchkrow is a pretty good Pokemon. Honchkrow is pretty good.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Okay. So rare Pokemon for nighttime are Pikachu, Hypno, Marowak, Haunter, Golbat, and Houndoom. And super rare are Gengar, Crobat, Banette, and Dusclops. So that's just give you guys an idea of what to look for during the day and what to look for at nighttime. So if you know that you're looking for a Gengar or a Crobat, you're most likely not going to see those during the daytime. And if you're looking for a Dusclops or a Banette, you're definitely not going to see those during the day. Yeah, you're definitely not going to see those during the day. You're only, nighttime. Nighttime is your best bet. But that makes...
Honestly, I feel like the whole point of the game is to do more hunting at the night.
Exactly.
At night, anytime, anyway.
You literally read my mind right there. Like that's the get out of my head. That's literally what the whole event is about. It's about hunting at night. Now, with saying that, I want to make sure you guys know that this is a time where please make sure you implement like a buddy system. Like
most definitely.
Yeah, Yan and I are definitely gonna be out. Any people that are local who listen to our show, next time we go out hunting, which will be are we hunting at night or I don't.
I mean, it has to be our work during the day.
Okay, I'm saying tonight. I mean, you trying to hunt tonight?
Sure, yes.
Okay, so if any locals know about it, whenever we're out hunting, I'm gonna be popping lures constantly popping lures. So I want people to be drawn to like a central location so that you can be like at a well lit area where we can all be able to play Pokemon and feel safe.
Very smart.
Yeah, I want to do that so we can be able to feel safe while we play. Because we've had some little hiccups with safety as far as PokemonGo is concerned since the game has come out. So really quickly, I want to introduce to you guys
me.
So we have 5 new Pokemon, and I know I always tell you guys that when it comes down to battling, typing is extremely important. That's the most important. It's important.
It saves you time. It saves you items. It saves you heartbreak.
No, it does save you heartbreak. And typing is great because you need to know for coverage reasons and a whole lot of other stuff. So first Pokemon we have on the list is Sableye. Sableye is a dark and ghost Pokemon, and its only weakness is Fairy. That's it. It's only weak to Fairy types. That is it. Usually ghost Pokemon are weak to other ghosts, but in this case it isn't because it's part dark. So that is that one. And literally all of the rest of the new Pokemon are ghost types. Dusclops, Duskull, Banette, and Shuppet are all ghost types. So each of them they all have the same weakness, which is dark and
what did you say? I'm sorry.
Dark and ghost.
Dark and ghost.
Yep.
Black and yellow.
Man, I tell you, boy. So
Got a Pokemon issue. I needed to.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I want you guys. So Yan and I were talking about it earlier, but a lot of people have noticed it as well. So in past events we've gotten. So with the Magikarp, with the water event, we got the Magikarp hat. But there was another hat that we got. What was that other hat? Man, I can't remember what that other hat was. Oh my gosh. Did they give us one for the Fire and Ice event? Did they give us a hat for that?
No.
They didn't?
I don't think so.
I can't.
Honestly, the only hat that I'm just...
Is the Magikarp one, right?
It's the Magikarp hat.
But it was one more. But I can't remember what it is. Y'all will fix me because y'all always correct me.
Yes, very true.
But we have a new hat. It is a Pokemon that is called Mimikyu. Yeah, it's a crazy Pokemon. It's like I think the
It's the skin of Pikachu.
Oh my gosh, that is funny that you. Oh my gosh, it looks what it looks like. It looks like that.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, that's so. It literally looks like an outer layer of Pikachu's skin.
Yeah.
I've never paid attention to that.
So nobody
before
else thought that?
I'm sure people have thought that, but I always
Okay.
thought that it was like some type of. I feel like Mimikyu was like in the show. It was they had tied it to like some type of Chinese proverb or something like that, or like Japanese.
What
proverb.
did you think it was?
Well, I don't know. I just thought it was a it was just a
You
Pokemon.
just thought it was some
Just a regular
damn
Pokemon.
yellow blanket.
No, I just thought it was a Pokemon. I didn't know what it was. But the thing is, it looks like a Pikachu. I remember now. The story behind Mimikyu is that whatever it's a Pokemon underneath that
Yeah,
cover.
it is. It's a Pokemon under there.
Yeah, it's a Pokemon under there, and if you ever pull the cover off the top of a Mimikyu and you see the Pokemon, you die. Or something like if you open it and you see it, they say the person who ever sees what's under there never lives to tell the tale or something like that. Ooh, spooky. And so
It's scary.
yeah, but the thing about Mimikyu is it is a Gen 7 Pokemon.
Which leads you to come up with the awesome idea that PokemonGo is obviously going to be around for the next 100 years.
Right. So
because we know how long it takes for them to give us anything.
right, exactly. So that is cool, but I also want you guys to know don't expect any Generation 7 Pokemon to be coming anytime soon. And
No.
you will not be able to catch a Mimikyu. So the closest thing you're going to be able to get
It's just a teaser.
Yeah, it's to let us know that Pokemon Go is going to be around for a while.
Yeah.
And that's a perfect segue because there was an interview that was done. I don't know if it was. I'm not sure it was Hanky that did it, but they expect for Pokemon Go to be around for the
20
next 20 years. So tell me, like, how do you feel about it? Like 20 years, Pokemon Go is gonna be around. Like, how do you feel about it? Tell me what you think. Like our kids are gonna be playing Pokemon Go. Like, well, not our kids together. We're not.
We interrupt this program to say no.
So tell me, what do you think? How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I don't feel anything about it. I feel
Okay.
very indifferent. Wait, that is something to feel. I don't know. I don't really see. I think it's gonna be like it is now.
Okay.
Like how the Pokemon games are now. Like no one's really 110% invested. There's still like I'm not gonna say stragglers because I'm sure there's a large community that's waiting on Ultra Sun and Moon or whatever.
Us.
Right, us. But I think it's going to be like it is now. It's not going to be as heavy hitter of a game. It's not going to be as popular as in the know. There may not even be that many podcasts or videos about it anymore.
Yeah.
But they're definitely going to have to bring it. Like, we're going to have way more than what we have now. The in-game gaming is going to have to be exquisite for me to continue to be playing it 20 years from now.
Right.
But I will. I mean, my
20
old ass.
minutes from now.
Right, 20 minutes from now.
Right.
So I have high hopes for the game. I want to see the game be a success. I want to see the game grow constantly, and I want to see people hop back on board with it. So good luck.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
for
support
sure.
it.
So right now, Pokemon Go is 1 year and
A few months. It's a change.
3 months. Yeah. So 15 months old at this point. And I like that is one thing that I really like about this is that this is probably the first time that we have seen John Hanke come out and give us a really, really significant outlook on the game in terms of the future of Pokemon Go, coming straight out of his mouth.
Do you think that they would
You know what I
ever
mean?
put like beauty contest in it?
Like in the game,
Yeah. That'd be intense.
you would be the queen. Yeah, you'd be the queen. Let me look at you. Look at you.
I'd
now.
be Flareon.
Oh yeah.
Because I got flair.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of more beautiful Pokemon than Flareon. You know, look at he needs a little haircut right here.
Yeah,
He needs a-
Ninetales. Yeah.
Articuno is way prettier than both of those guys.
Articuno is a goddess.
Yeah, it really is. I love her. Like, oh my god. But like I said, this is the first time that John Hanke has given us a long a outlook that's longer than a couple of days or a couple of months. Like,
You know, he maybe did that so we can stop beep, bitching so much.
Yeah.
Honestly, because it's like we have such a long way to go. He's not going to give us the whole package deal in one setting. I mean, true enough, Pokemon Red didn't come out as glitchy as what Pokemon Go came out as, but it's a virtual game. It's a game where you literally go outside but also play on your phone at the same time.
Right.
So it might just be a reminder that we should be patient, like it's going to be around, enjoy the ride.
Right.
Although I'm tired of raiding.
Yeah, and you know, that's the thing, you know, we give, the reason that we give Niantic and Pokemon Go a lot of slack is because this isn't something that has ever been done before.
Sure.
This is something that they did themselves, and that is why we give them a lot of slack, but we also give them a lot of shit because, you know, this is, in order for a game like this to succeed, you have to listen to the community. And that is why Yan and I and everybody else, we advocate for what the community wants. And, you know, this is important. Like, it's important. This was a big step, in my opinion, that he came out and said, okay, 20 years from now, we expect Pokemon Go to still be a thing. And Pokemon itself is only 21 years old.
Right.
The first Pokemon game released in 1996. 1996 was when the first Pokemon game released. And we're in 2017, which means it's literally only 21 years old. But I played Pokemon every single year of my life in some way, shape, or form since the first time I got a Pokemon game. But that was like which was about 17 years ago. So I think that this is a big step for Niantic, not because, you know, he gave us something something concrete, like, okay, this is the date that we're gonna get this or that. But I feel like this is kind of a step in the right direction to where, you know, we're opening the door now. Like, now the door is open, and maybe he'll go ahead and walk through it and see that this is the kind of thing that we want. We want an outlook on the future. We want timelines. We want dates to put on our calendars so we know, okay, this is when this is happening.
Be available, take off.
Exactly. This is when this is happening. This is when this is happening. Oh, I need to save up some money so I can buy this out the shop. This is when this is happening.
Or go to this event festival.
Exactly. More than a month ahead of time.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
Give us, like, that's, hopefully he knows that that's what we want as a community.
Oh.
And I think
he's got to know. The last one had to have been a huge lesson.
Oh, hey, oh my God. You are so funny, but you were right though. Like, it had to have been a huge smack in the face.
Be flawless.
It has to be. Like, they have to have learned from this. There are so many different ways they could have done things differently at the Go Fest. So they had to have learned from their mistakes. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that they did. And I think that we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see that they're finally, but it's baby steps. You know what I mean? But it really, to be honest, at this point, baby steps is a little too small. We need some man, we need some man woman size steps going on here. Like,
we need steps.
We need steps. We don't need baby
steps. Damn it.
Exactly. Big steps. I mean, like Giratina size steps. We need big steps. So that's what we know right now. So we're gonna take a quick break, and yeah, we'll be right back. All right, so we're back, guys, and we're gonna close out the show.
We're gonna leave, so bye.
Bye. No, that would have been funny, but we're gonna close out the show by talking about what?
Bye.
I don't like her very much. Just sidebar.
Sorry.
She's really annoying, and on a daily basis.
I don't even know you.
On a daily basis, I just don't know if I can continue with this friendship.
Oh.
And if the show just abruptly ends one day, guys, just know that it wasn't my fault, and know that I tried. And I'm not. I know that she's smiling
crazy
right now. I'm not even looking at her, but I know because that's the terrible kind of person that she is. I know that she's smiling right now while I'm hurt, and I'm just gonna hold this Leafeon because I love it so much. I'm definitely hacking a Leafeon into my Pokemon Diamond when we get done.
I'm really not that impressed with Leafeon.
I mean, I see the reason why is because I need a Pokemon that's not super duper 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 but not super duper 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 overpowered. I need somewhere like in the middle with a nice moveset. Give it like Leaf Blade or something like that with maybe some hazards, and then just call it a day.
Okay.
Yeah, because I got Deoxys and Articuno on my team with a Combustion that will turn into a Blaziken that has speed boost. Sorry, we just got hella distracted, but sorry anyway. So we're gonna close out the show by talking about how all of the 3rd gen Pokemon will be available.
I'm sorry, I started yawning in the middle.
In December, man. In December.
In December. Oh, that's such good news. December. 3 generations.
Okay, yeah, so
No, seriously, that's fucking amazing.
yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm super excited. We're having 3rd gen. The 3rd gen Pokemon will be out by December.
Okay, so that's obviously gonna be the way we kickstart a new year, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
It'll
you think they're
probably
gonna
be at the end of December.
And at first I was thinking, what if they just do like they did last year and give us trickle them out a few at a time, bit at a time,
I hope
bit
they
at a
don't
time.
do that.
I think but that's where I was wrong. They're gonna give us all of them at once. Yeah, they're gonna give us all
That
of
is
the
so sweet.
yeah, all of the Gen 3 Pokemon all at once, which is super cool. I'm super happy about it.
My game crashed instantly.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that. But Yan and I are gonna have a really, really fun winter because we're gonna still be playing Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Oh yeah.
And then Gen 3 is gonna be coming out on Pokemon Go, so we're gonna be Pokemoning our lives away. And I'm so excited, dude. And see, this is what I mean.
I'm sorry. I'm being so mean. I'm gonna be sweet.
It's okay. I'm just.
Hey, we can't get too distracted or people are gonna be like, y'all don't talk about Pokemon.
Right. Yeah.
So-
True. We talk about Pokemon. That's all we do talk about ever in life. We don't, So
I
whatever.
mean, I talk about other things too, in case anyone
I don't have a
wants
life
to call.
besides Pokemon. She will never answer your phone calls. If y'all called her, she would never answer.
Just text me first so I know who it is. I gotta dodge some people.
Okay, so Terry, go ahead and leave your number in the comments. And
Terry's already wrote me on Facebook.
really,
No.
he found me on Facebook.
I know we're friends too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's funny. So, yeah. So, that's pretty much it for this week, guys. Just know that
December, we're
December,
gonna get
yeah.
exactly what we've wanted, and hopefully we'll see battling and trading coming in the near future.
Yep. They said. Remember they talked about it. They
We
said
did talk about it.
he said early 2018 will be a new battle sequence, a new battling type of thing will be added to the game. Well, I really want to see NPCs added. I want some NPCs in there. Make me feel like I'm actually playing.
Playing Pokemon.
Yeah, and John Hankey also said that the actual AR usage in the game is down at to 5%.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you think about it, the only augmented reality parts of the game that you have is like when you're catching Pokemon, you can see. You know what I mean? You can see the camera shows you what's there. So I can see a Pikachu on your face right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And most people turn that off.
I turn it off.
Yeah, most people don't even play with that on because
I never play with that.
Yeah, exactly. Because
unless I accidentally am logged out of my game and then I have to re-log back in and the AR is on.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the only other time.
Right. So he said that's down 5%. So they're trying to figure out some ways to kind of boost that up by giving us.
But doesn't that just
kill
yank
your battery? Yeah, I bet that kill your battery super bad.
So no.
Yeah, but they're probably gonna. Hopefully, they can find out some efficient ways to do it to where it doesn't body our battery to smithereens.
Maybe allow me to play it on my watch. That's an idea.
Oh yeah, you still haven't.
Maybe allow it to play on my Apple Watch. That'd be awesome.
Has your watch had any updates since that since the time where you couldn't get Pokemon Go on there?
Just the iOS 11.
Okay. So what do you think the watch would? Think the watch could do it now? Maybe get your Pokemon. We should try that.
Hopefully. Honestly, iOS 11 has been garbage.
It really has.
So I don't really see it
sucky
doing
for me,
any positive things for the game.
For the watch.
Yeah, for the watch.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
The Night's
I'll
Watch.
attempt. I'll attempt. That's for sure.
Did you hear what I said?
The what?
The Night's Watch.
The Night's Watch.
The Night's Watch. The Men of the Night's Watch.
It's Nightman.
No.
What?
The Knights from Game of Thrones. Jeez,
Oh, I'm
man.
sorry. You saw me yawn like 14 times. I'm obviously lacking sleep and delusional.
Okay, so since she's lacking sleep and delusional, we're gonna go ahead and end on that note, guys. So make sure you check us out on YouTube. Easy way to our YouTube page is by going to our website, which is PokemonGoFM.xyz, and scrolling down to the bottom and hitting that YouTube button and liking and subscribing and leaving us comments, guys. Let us know what you like and dislike. I'm sure most of the dislikes will be my face and most of the likes will be her face. So that is also great. I will take that as a win.
Thanks, buddy.
So
You're sweet.
yeah. So that'll be all this week, guys. And until next time, we will see you. Whatever. Hunt Pokemon. Bye.
Yes. Happy hunting.
Be safe.
Be safe.
Please.
And get scary.
Get spooky out here.
Yeah.
Woo.